Welcome to day 101 of our BitClout journey. It also happens to be 4th of July.
It's like a perfect holiday for BitClout because we're also declaring our independence from centralized social media, from corporations controlling social media and our social media presence. So I think it's a fitting holiday to kind of celebrate. But I think we got to remember that it's also our independence from Britain 245 years ago.
And we also have to realize that everybody on BitClout isn't from America, so they're not all celebrating this holiday. But I think it's a great holiday to set an example for having our independence and having our freedom. I think it's a holiday that everybody can kind of celebrate together. Yesterday we actually watched the fireworks here. They were up in Minnesota, and they actually had the fireworks on July 3rd instead of July 4th, but it was a great fireworks show. I think our families all had a great time.
Yeah, and there was a little tidbit of news that Diamond Hands released shortly after we made our video yesterday, and it was
kind of, we kind of mentioned it. Yesterday we actually kind of talked about how we think they're going to pour gas onto the fire as soon as NFTs come on the platform and they get that system refined. And actually, like right after that, Diamond Hands made a post. It might have been as we were making the video, Diamond Hands made a post, but basically saying the same thing. They're going to wait until NFTs are on the platform. They're going to wait until there's a better onboarding process. And they're going to wait until, what was the third thing?
They want onboarding and a better, more streamlined onboarding process. They want to redo the design of the main node, BitClout.com, so that it is more user friendly. So when they bring these new users on, that it's going to be, I guess it will retain them better.
Yeah, and it's going to be open source. The new design is going to be open source, so designers can take that design and kind of build out upon it. And I think it's going to help the platform grow. I think it's going to help other nodes grow. And I'm excited to see a new design. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and I think that they're going to, once all this is kind of in place, the NFTs, the new design, the more intuitive onboarding process, and also the subscription, not like you can subscribe to threads and stuff like that, and get email notifications as well as phone notifications.
Well, I think the notifications might also apply to when somebody buys your coin, or when somebody follows you or replies to your post.
So, and that would help retain people as well, because it keeps reminding them, hey, go to this.
Yeah.
Site.
So like right now, you don't really get notifications unless you check your notifications tab. So it doesn't really give you an incentive to click through and go to the website or the app if you're using an app. So I know CloutFeed has notifications, so I guess I shouldn't say that completely, but so it would be similar to how CloutFeed gives you notifications, but you don't actually need to have CloutFeed. You could be using just a web platform and still receive those.
Yeah, so I think once all that's in place, they're going to start reaching out to some of their original investors like Coinbase Ventures, Gemini Ventures, maybe Sequoia Capital, Pantera Capital, and try and get them to probably help promote BitClout more. And I think they have some high power. They also have a bunch of actually Bitcoin that's in reserve. I don't know if they're going to use that in any way, but
they have a lot of gas.
They have a lot of fuel.
And
yeah,
the fire is going to be big.
Yeah. So yeah, and I'm guessing that's probably in the next month or so, maybe even sooner. And I think that we're going to see NFTs shortly. I know we've been saying that for a while, but the code's out there. They're slowly releasing code on GitHub related to NFTs. So I think it's coming. It's just a matter of how many probably days or weeks.
And I just want to give one warning, is that I've been noticing a lot of fake NFT profiles coming onto the platform. A lot of fake artists. They're like claiming to be a certain artist and linking to that artist's OpenSea or Rarible or Foundation account, because they realize that NFT artists are performing very well on BitClout right now as people prepare for the release of NFTs. So be careful when you find an NFT artist on BitClout. Don't buy their coin until you actually verify that they're the legitimate artist who they claim to be. And some good ways to do that is just search that username or search the artist name in Google, find another social media profile that they have, and reach out to them on Instagram or Twitter or wherever else they have that profile.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a good wrap for day 101.